All right, welcome back from that break. Don't forget, my bet is giving you something juicy. During this World Cup, November, December, they say play Ghana, cheer Ghana, and what they're saying that you can bet 20 Ghana Serie or more. Use that bet slip or bet ID to enter into the short code *447 *14# to enter into the draw, and you could be the lucky winner to be on a flight to go watch all Ghana Black Star game at the World Cup Qatar. And so test your knowledge using the short code *380 *147# to answer some trivia questions. If you answer all of them correctly, you will be placed into a draw, and you could be the lucky winner to go watch all 3 games in Qatar, where the Black Stars will be playing their games in Group H. Still in the studios with me as John Perry and also Francis Agbe of Blackgates. We will be walking you through the Italian Calcio Serie. I'm starting off with you. Where on Saturday, Napoli, who are unbeaten all competition, they take on Sassuolo at the Diego Maradona Stadium.
That's going to be a tall order for Sassuolo because they are coming up against the informed team in the top 5 leagues across Europe. They have been fantastic so far, and Luciano Spalletti should be given a tap at the back for doing a yeoman's job. You know, after they lost 3 key players, I was thinking that it was going to affect them. In defense, they lost Koulibaly to Chelsea. At the wide area, they lost Dismetrin, whose contract came to an end, and also Lorenzo Insigne. But the players they recruited they are fitted in, and in midfield, Zambo Anguissa, unfortunately, is injured, but the team has kept their shape and they are performing well. Ndombele has come in and he's doing the job for them. I don't see Sassuolo standing in the way of Napoli. The way they are playing, even against Rangers, they rested some key players. So Sassuolo are going to feel the fire at the Maradona when the likes of Faratelli and Simeone, who can also come for the bench and also come and score. So I see goals in this game. 1/2.5 for me.
1/2.5 for him. But Lecce will also be at home to welcome Juventus.
Yeah, the old ladies of Serie, Juventus, the Bianconeri, they've been off color, got beaten mercilessly in midweek by the Portuguese champions, Benfica. It's a problem for Juventus. I don't know their problem. The second coming of Allegri is not working to perfection. And I think it's part of the recruitment. It's not right. They don't have the team balance or the teamship to be able to cope with modern trends of football. I think the 2 seasons that Allegri took out of the game, he has lost touch with the modern trends of the game because he's struggling in terms of tactical formation and his approach to games. And his team, whenever they play, they are all over the place. They bang their hopes on Duhan Vlahovic, and he's not performing. Manuel Locatelli is not performing. They were praying that Paul Pogba will stay fit. Pogba is still injured. He has started light work. As and when they will get him back into their fold is a problem. But Juventus are up there for the taking in every match that they play in the Serie, and the lesser teams know, they figured them out. They know that why not give them the space? You play in their faces, you take the game to them, you stifle them, they panic. And when they panic, that is when you have the cracks. In that game, if I stick my now, I'll go for an over 1.5. But hey, I won't stop by without touching on Napoli. This season, they've been sparkling. And what they do strikes fear into opposition defensive units. Last weekend, against AS Roma, Roma gave them a game of their life where Roma defended over the course of 90 minutes. But when the going gets tough, the best teams will find a way to win the game. That pass from midfield into the feet of Victor Osimhen, and the way he conjure the power to generate the energy to beat Patricio in goal for Roma leaves lots of plaudits. And Victor Osimhen gradually is becoming one of the most clinical strikers in world football. Ever since he came back from injury, 3 goals out of 3 matches for Napoli, and that tells you that Luciano Spalletti and his team are in a form of their lives.
Inter Milan will take on Sampdoria.
Sampdoria are struggling. I wonder if they can escape relegation this season, because last season they flirted relegation. Unfortunately, they escaped. But this season, I'm tipping them as one of the teams that will be going down. Against Inter, who are somehow rediscovered their form, they got Lukaku back in midweek. He came, and after just 3 minutes, he scored a 4th goal for Inter against Victoria Plzen. So Inter are firing on all cylinders, and they know that if they have to keep pace with Napoli, who are top there, they have to keep on winning. And if you have Sassuolo in front of you, you have to beat them to get a 3 points. So I see Inter beating Sassuolo. And I say this game produce a lot of goals. So investors 1.5.
And over
Will not be
1.5
bad
for him will not be bad at all. But then Atlanta will travel to Empoli to take them home.
Atlanta last weekend lost at home to Lazio in a game that we expected them not to lose. But one thing about Jean-Pierre Gasperini's team is, whenever you don't give them the dog chance, they find a way to bounce back big time. Empoli themselves have been stubborn. We saw them in some matches against AC Milan at the San Siro, where they stifled points out of them. Atlanta needs to bring their A game on board to be able to get something out of this game. I will go for an under 3.5 in this game.
An under 3.5 in the game. But Lazio will be at home at Stadio Olimpico to take on Salernitana.
Whenever Lazio play in the Serie A this season, they've been excellent. And when they are playing at the Olimpico, more especially, they put a lot of fear into their opponent. They are coming up against a Salernitana side that are some way struggling in the Serie A. I see Maurizio Sarri's men too strong for Salernitana, so I'll go for an over. No, a win or draw for Lazio.
A win or draw for Lazio, but AC Milan will be taking on Torino.
That's a cracking game. The team from the capital city coming to the Eternal City to play against Milan. And Milan, the defending champions of the Serie. In midweek, we saw how they've been brilliant in the Champions League. Players like Rafael Leao, Sandro Tonali and co came to the party. But in the Serie A this season, when things get tough, Milan find a way to win. The match they lost against Napoli, they lost to a better side. And definitely in that game was never going to end in a draw because it was an end-to-end stuff. But in this game, Milan at home, I expect them to win this game comfortably.
Milan at home, he expects them to win the game comfortably.